Welcome to the Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento Homeownership Program Information Session. My name is Rochelle Disney, and I am the Director of Homeowner Services. Welcome to Phase 3 of our application for our Citrus Heights development. During this phase, we will have 2, 3, and 4-bedroom units available. We'd like to extend a special thank you and heartfelt gratitude to the City of Citrus Heights for their collaboration and partnership. Thank you so much for your support. We hope that this development will create a vibrant community for our Habitat homeowners in the City of Citrus Heights. Our agenda for our information session includes an introduction to Habitat for Humanity, our 3 main selection criteria that include assessment of need, ability to pay a mortgage, and willingness to partner with Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento. We will also go over the application process that includes our timeline, required documentation, and how to submit your application. About Habitat for Humanity. Habitat was founded in 1976. Habitat for Humanity works in local communities in all 50 states and in more than 70 countries. Habitat has helped more than 35 million people worldwide achieve strength, stability, and independence through safe, decent, and affordable shelter. In 1985, Sacramento Habitat for Humanity is founded. In 1993, YOLO Habitat for Humanity is founded. In 2002, the Sacramento affiliate opens our Restore. And in 2014, Sacramento and YOLO affiliates merged to form Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento, which is how we are known today. At present day, Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento has provided affordable homeownership opportunities to over 200 families. The Homeownership Program. We offer affordable homeownership opportunities for households in the Greater Sacramento area who would likely not qualify for a conventional mortgage. Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento is an equal housing lender. We do not discriminate based on any of the 9 prohibited bases. That includes race, sex, sexual orientation and gender identity, marital and familial status, national origin, age, religion, color, receipt of public assistance income, and the exercise of rights under the Consumer Credit Protection Act. Our Habitat homes, located on Sayonara Drive in Citrus Heights, include 26 total units in the development. That includes 2, 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes. Our current homeownership opportunity, Phase 3 of our Citrus Heights development, includes homes located on Sayonara Drive with home features such as all-electric, EV-ready, drought-tolerant landscaping, energy-efficient heating systems, low-flow plumbing fixtures, alarm systems, solar battery storage, and rooftop solar. The Phase 3 application period will be available from February 1st through March 25th. Our current homeownership opportunity for Phase 3 has 15 total homes available that are 2, 3, and 4-bedroom units. Habitat will determine the house and bedroom size for each family according to our program guidelines. That includes household composition. It is Habitat's policy that 2 children under the age of 18 of the same gender within 5 years of age will share a bedroom. Cost of a Habitat home. Sales price is based on fair market value, determined by an independent third-party appraisal. Monthly mortgage payments are calculated at no more than 30% of the gross monthly income of the applicant or co-applicants at the time of purchase, inclusive of property taxes and insurance. Our mortgages are 30-year, affordable, 0% interest equivalent mortgages with no down payment, and closing costs range between $7,000 to $12,000 at time of purchase. I will now turn it over to Mackenzie, our Finance and Loan Officer here at Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento, to talk about our Habitat lending and share a few more details about our program.
Habitat lending has a structured mortgage of a first, second, and third note in deed. We have third-party lenders. Affordability is based off of a potential habitat forgiveness on a case-by-case basis. There is an owner-occupier requirement, and loans are not assumable. For information about how to handle transfer of property upon death, please contact an estate planning attorney. What happens if you want to sell? There is an equity share with Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento, a first right of refusal given to Habitat, if not placed towards the open market for sale, as well as there are resale restrictions for each home. Monthly mortgage statements are payments inclusive of principal, taxes, and insurance. Principal is your payment towards your first principal, first note in deed. Taxes and insurance. We collect for taxes and insurance, and this is stored in an impound account. Your annual insurance premium and semi-annual property taxes will be paid on your behalf with the funds from your impound account. The three main selection criteria are need for adequate shelter, ability to pay a mortgage, and willingness to partner with Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento. Need for adequate shelter. Your current housing condition must meet one of the following criteria. Overcrowded. More than 2 people share a bedroom. Children of different genders sharing a bedroom. Child and adult sharing a bedroom. Or anyone sleeping in a room that is not a bedroom. Substandard. Unhealthy, such as mold, lacking basic utilities. Inaccessible, structural problems or disability issues. Or unsafe, such as dry rot or in need of major repair. Or too expensive, paying more than 50% of your gross monthly income on rent, or currently participating in housing choice voucher programs, also known as Section 8, or another income adjusted rental program such as mutual housing, Mercy Housing, or others. The Habitat Homeownership Program includes income requirements. This program serves families that earn between 30 to 80% of area median income. These are the 2025 HUD numbers for Sacramento and Yolo County. Other requirements are credit requirements such as debt to income ratio no greater than 43%, no accounts in a negative standing, no liens or judgments, all must be cleared prior to your application submission, at least 5 years evidence of financial stability following a bankruptcy, medical collections, and student loans may be excused on a case-by-case basis, and no minimum FICO score requirement with our program. Ability to pay. Closing costs and savings. Closing costs have certain costs in connection to the home purchase and loan closing, such as taxes and insurance. Homeowner partners will be responsible for paying most of those closing costs at time of sale. Those costs range from $7,000 to $12,000. With savings, to prepare you for closing costs, we will work with you to create a savings plan if needed. You must have at least $5,000 saved at least 3 months prior to purchase of your home. If you have not saved $5,000, it could be grounds for deselection from our program. Willingness to partner. Please write down the following word. You will need it on your application and document checklist. If you do not include this word, your application will be considered incomplete. The word is grow. Please note this word is also case sensitive. Willingness to partner as an applicant must demonstrate responsibility, organization, and commitment to ongoing communication throughout the application process. Ability to contribute $500 of sweat equity building yours and others' homes within a 12-month period of acceptance. Alternatives are available for those who medically are unable to work on our build sites. Attend homeowner education courses and other necessary workshops as needed, and willingness to partner with Habitat in sharing your story with our donors, community partners, and followers. With willingness to partner, communication with the Homeowner Service Department is key to success. Scheduling sweat equity hours via our volunteer platform and with our volunteer coordinator, submitting financial documents monthly, tracking and reporting your sweat equity hours, and notifying the Homeowner Services team of all absences from the construction site and any and all unpaid absences from your employer. Willingness to partner as a future homeowner. If selected into our program, Immediately notify the Homeowner Services Department of any changes to your financial or household makeup throughout your partnership. We want to help you in any way we can, but we can only do that if you keep us informed. Failure to notify us of any changes could cause for deselection. And show up for sweat equity on time with a positive attitude, ready to work, have fun, and be safe. And now I will turn it back over to Rochelle to give you more information about our program.
Your willingness to partner and sweat equity. You must complete 500 volunteer hours working on the construction of your home and the homes of other future homeowner partners. The total 500 hours needs to be worked by your household. Other volunteer hours will be made available for those who are medically unable to perform construction work. Only those who will be living in the home can contribute to the 500 hours. Children must be at least 16 years old to work on site. Anyone under the age of 18 must have a legal guardian present to work. Our construction schedule is Tuesday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and sweat equity hours would be worked during these times. A minimum amount of sweat equity will need to be worked for the first 100 hours. Individual timelines may vary depending on which phase of our Citrus Heights development you are placed into and when you will need to close on your mortgage. According to your partnership agreement, a minimum of at least 16 hours per month must be worked, and completion of all 100 hours must be completed within the first 4 months of the program. Sweat equity does not begin until you are selected as a homeowner partner family and must be completed before you purchase the home. Other eligibility requirements. Each homeowner partner needs to be living or working in the Sacramento or Yolo County area for a minimum of at least 1 year. The applicant and co-applicant need to be first-time homebuyers according to CalHome guidelines. That means that you cannot own any real or residential property for at least the last 3 years. Applicant and co-applicant are legal permanent residents or citizens of the United States. Please note that you do need to be a legal permanent resident and not have it in the application process. If you are waiting for your paperwork, we encourage you to still apply for our program, but please note that you do need to become a legal permanent resident and show proof of that residency before you could be selected. Banking documents, along with a copy of your rental agreement, must show 6 months of responsible rent payments. And we will perform a complete consumer investigation report, including a criminal background check. Background checks. During the application process, we will conduct a full criminal background check as part of your complete consumer investigation report. We use the criminal background check to look for specific convictions, such as fraud and violent or sexual offenses. Do not let minor offenses stop you from applying. We recognize that a person's past is not indicative of who they are. Grounds for deselection. Even after being selected into the Habitat for Humanity homeownership program, Habitat can deselect or remove you from the program if we discover fraud or misrepresentation on your application, certain criminal convictions, failure to partner or act in compliance with requirements set forth in the letter of acceptance, such as not completing sweat equity or homeownership education workshops, or any change in economic circumstances which affects the applicant's ability to pay, meet the monthly mortgage payment beyond foreseeable remedy. That includes more than a 3% change up or down in household income or any positive change which takes the family above 80% of the area median income or AMI, or a change in the household debt to income ratio or DTI to above 43%. Habitat for Humanity application process. If you have not already done so, the first step is to go to our website and complete a pre-qualification form. You will then attend an information session, formerly known as an orientation, which is the video you are currently watching. You will complete and submit an application. Please note your application is not complete unless you submit all supporting documents in the order of the checklist that will be verified by Habitat staff. Step 1, complete your application. all of your manual entries and information that we need from you based on your household information. And step 2, submit your supporting documents. Habitat will notify applicants of an incomplete application with a letter called a Notice of Incomplete, along with a checklist of the items that are still missing from your application. Applicants have 14 days to submit the additional documents from the date of that Notice of Incomplete letter. The Habitat review process includes several phases that include an in-office interview and a home visit should you make it to that phase of our process. We also do subjective and objective reviews of our applicants to ensure they meet our program requirements. That includes our 3 main selection criteria of assessment of need, ability to pay a mortgage, and willingness to partner with Habitat. And finally, we finalize our decision, and a notification of action taken will be sent to you in the mail. That could be a denial letter stating the reason for that denial, or it could be your selection letter letting you know that you have been approved as one of our partner families. Habitat's application requirements. Complete the entire application, including the checklist. On your application or on our online application, include your code word, which in this case for watching this video is GROW. That is your verification word that you need to write in the verification space on your paper application and or enter into your online application. This will show our team that you have watched this video. Print copies of each item on the checklist if you wish to bring your application into our office or mail it to the Habitat office. Otherwise, have digital copies available when you go to submit your application online. Please note, originals will not be accepted if you bring it to our Habitat office, and Habitat does not have the ability to make copies. Fill out the application, complete your monthly budget in detail with any information that pertains to your household. And finally, write a detailed personal statement that is the best way for us to learn about your family's story. This is a first impression. Include information that talks about your household and your living conditions and what a Habitat house would mean to your family. The more information you provide, the better. Put the documents in order. Using the checklist is a great key to ensure that you are providing us with every document required for our program. And then submit the application. A printable application is available on our website, or you may also submit the application and all of your supporting documents electronically online. This is an example of the documentation checklist. We recommend that you follow along, checking off the items on your checklist as you prepare to submit your documents to the Habitat office or complete your application online. Please provide copies only, as originals will not be accepted. And remember that the information verification word or information session verification word is GROW, and you need to write it into the verification word spot on your paper application and or enter it into the info box on our online application. Again, that word is GROW. This is our monthly budget document. Please include all items that pertain to your specific household, and then sign and date at the bottom of the form. Submitting the application. To complete the application online, after you have gathered all supporting documents, please follow the link on the screen or scan the QR code over to the right. The password to access the application is HOPE. Please note the password is case sensitive. Again, you can use this link or scan the QR code to access our application online, and the password is HOPE. Submitting the application. To print the application and submit via USPS or United States Postal Service or in person with all of your supporting documents, please mail the complete application to Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento, attention Homeowner Services Department. Our address is 819 North 10th Street, Sacramento, California, 95811. Or you can drop off your complete application at our office at that same location, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Submitting your application. Once you have completed the application and gathered copies of all of the supporting documents, you can submit your application by coming to our office. We will have several application drop-off sessions available. Drop off your completed application at the Habitat office, again located at 819 North 10th Street, Sacramento, California, 95811. Or at our Citrus Heights Community Room City Hall drop-off, location 6360 6360 Fountain Square Drive, Citrus Heights, California 95621. Please pay attention to the dates and time and location listed below. For our Phase 3 application period, we have new drop-off dates available, which we are calling our weekly Wednesdays. They will be available exclusively at the Citrus Heights City Hall location, and please see the address mentioned above. Those dates are Wednesday, February 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., February 18th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., February 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., March 4th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., March 11th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and March 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, those 6 dates in February and March are exclusively at our Citrus Heights City Hall location. We have additional drop-off dates towards the end of our application period, where we will be accepting applications at both the Habitat office and Citrus Heights City Hall locations. Those dates are Friday, March 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturday, March 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday, March 23rd from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Wednesday, March 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please note, no applications will be accepted after 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 25th. Incomplete applications. If you submit an application that does not have all of the required documents, you will receive a notice of incomplete application letter indicating which items are still missing. That will include that letter of notice of incomplete and a checklist highlighting which items are still needed. We encourage all applicants to submit their application as soon as possible. That will conclude our information session. Thank you so much for your time and watching the video. The application to apply for homeownership is available now from February 1st through March 25th at the link on the screen, which is habitat-home-ownership/apply/. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at apply@habitat-sac.org. Please note, we receive hundreds of applications during our application periods, and response times may be delayed. Thank you so much again for attending our information session, and we look forward to receiving your application.